The last time he asked, I meticulously surveyed the exterior of my building to see if perhaps someone had mistakenly put up a sign reading furniture store. As I had originally hypothesized, no such sign existed. The only logical conclusion I've been able to draw based on the available data is that Mr. Penn believes us to be his personal furniture acquisition assistants. Which is particularly perplexing when taken into consideration that there is in fact already in this town a carpenter, albeit of dubious competency. Sometimes I wish that homunculus man would just... Yes, I believe I know a way, with your help, to indeed assure ourselves that we will be making no more mirrors. At least, not for our mutual associate, Mr. Penn. Expect a diagram in your mailbox within a day or so. Thank you for this discussion. It has been most enlightening.
Nichts Gefährliches, oder?
I think, this time, I can honestly answer that with a no. Good luck.
Cool. Manchmal wünschte ich mir, Key würde ein bisschen schneller auf den Punkt kommen, aber Chi, nicht Key, my bad. Aber okay. Ich frage mich, ob ich die Dinger überhaupt schon bauen kann. Kann ich denn vor... Dafür brauche ich doch bestimmt irgendwie... Generator oder Werkbank. Eigentlich will ich die Werkbank lieber haben, aber ich gehe erstmal mit dem Generator. Okay. So, dann... oh Gott. Das ist wo? Da vorne. Schon wieder Amira. Oh, the Masked Man.
That's enough, Mr. RVO, was it? Remind me, whose shop is this again?
Sorry, am I overstepping here? I just feel there really must be a way for the two of you to work together. Mr. Mysterious, perhaps you just hadn't noticed this particular part yet. It's got a lot of potential. Surely this one is mysterious enough to add to your stock.
Please, call me the Mysterious Man. Mr. Mysterious was my father's moniker. But on the subject of mysteriousness, I'm afraid this pot could hardly be called mysterious enough for one such as myself. It's, at best, quizzical.
It has never been my intention to have my work be confined to a singular aesthetic, much less a single word. If my wares are of no interest to you, then I believe we are done here. I have other orders to attend to.
Warum? Also, kommt mir das nur so vor oder ist sie jetzt pisst? Aber es sieht mir ja schon so aus, als hätten die beiden ihn angesprochen. Und wenn er dann sagt, Entschuldigung, ich interessiere mich nicht dafür, dann ist das doch fein?
You think I don't know what I'm talking about? You know, people don't come to this shop for the quality of the goods, right? You do know why they come, don't you?
How dare you? Get out!
Hey, don't take it personally. Look, I've been around. I've seen the best. If I brought my guys from Walnut Groove in here to see this dull junk you're peddling, they'd laugh their butts off at the mere notion that you're anything but an amateur.
Okay, jetzt wird gemein.
And what is that kiln you've got back there? Looks like it's from the Stone Age.
Hey! That's my sister's livelihood you're talking about there, pal!
Quiet, Javio. Indeed, I use a traditional kiln. Glazing requires a kiln with more advanced temperature controls.
So, you know all about it. What's your excuse then? Old ways are best?
No, money. And besides, though a traveler as yourself may have encountered such things, the more advanced kilns are rare, and their construction is still a well-guarded secret by masters within the ceramics community.
Well, if you're a true artist, go and seek one of these masters out. Get off of your high horse and beg if you must.
Wow.
Till then, I have no business being here, and you have no business acting as though I do.
Then you get one for me.
Was? Warum sollte er?
Why would I do that?
Ja.
You said seek a master. You're the so-called master of trade, who claims he can get any rare item from any rare place.
Okay, fair point.
Get me a new kiln, and I'll prove to you that my ceramics are as good as anyone's in whatever sky it is you speak of.
You think I'm really gonna lug a kiln halfway across the free cities, just so you can maybe feel better about yourself? Nah.
Get me a diagram then. I'll have one built.
What's in it for me?
Hey Leute, unterhaltet ihr euch?
We were just thinking about you. I'm going to need your help.
Hey, I didn't agree to do anything yet. Hold your horses. It is as you say, Miss Amira. I am a master of trade. There is no item too rare for me to find, but such a service comes at a cost. 5,000 golds?
What? You're really not afraid of taking advantage, are you?
You think so? Nah, really. I'm taking it easy on you guys.
You know what? I actually happen to think grey, non-glazed parts are pretty neat all of a sudden. Perhaps we ought to forget about all of this price gauging and...
No, Arvio. His price. It is fair. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up.
Uh-huh. Well, offers on the table. If you decide you want my help, I'll be staying at the Blue Moon for about 3 days. Come find me if you get the money. Or don't. Makes no difference to me.
Also spielen wir jetzt auch noch Bank und geben ihr die 5000 Golds?
Hammy! Amira, what should we do?
Be quiet. Can't hear myself think.
All our savings add up to around 3,000 galls. Maybe we could sell a few things, but... Are you really thinking of bankrupting us for our new kiln? Is it really going to be worth it? How do we know that mysterious man, and that even is his real name, isn't just blowing smoke up both our backsides?
Ja, viel Glück. Tschüss. Das wird die Sidequest ja eh nicht beenden. Ich würde 2000 mit dazu schmeißen. Ich würde sie nicht nur leihen. Ich würde sie halt mit dazu schmeißen. Die Option habe ich nicht. Ich will auf gar keinen Fall die gesamten 5000 Golds zahlen. Also leihe ich eher halt nur die 2000. Too bad.
Wow, you do that for us? You're the real deal!
Arvio, please refrain from so flippantly putting us into debt.
Come on, Am. It's our friend. What else are we going to do anyway? Sell everything we've caught in 3 days? Ask Owen for help? That guy has a crush on you, you know. Could get weird.
When you put it that way. All right. We accept your generous offer.
5,000 galls!
So you really want to do this, huh, Am?
Yes. Trust me, Arvio. One of these temperature-controlling kilns will open doors for my shop. And probably be a lot of fun, too. Thank you. You will be repaid in full, very soon. Now, come, brother. Let us depart to the Blue Moon. Fetch the savings, if you would.
Mal ganz ab davon, dass ich den Ofen auch noch bauen muss. Auf meine Kosten.
Ah, yes, the savings. Easy come, easy go.
Warte auf Anleitung, okay. Irgendwas, was ich machen kann? Erstmal nicht. Also theoretisch mit Elsie sprechen, aber dafür brauchen wir einen neuen Tag. Die muss einmal respawnen, sonst wird das nichts. Oh, und um 18 Uhr ist... ja, right. Oh, und du möchtest, dass ich aushelfe, richtig?
Aha.
Händchen für Fallen.
Yep.
Was möchtest du haben? 6 Sandkarpfen. Boah, okay. Dann müssen wir wohl angeln. Komm, wenn Pen gerade schon da ist.
Hey there, Skinny! Excelsior! Come, Skinny!
Komm, gib mir das Solo-Training. Hau mir aufs Maul.
Right, we're here. Welcome to Space Punch 101. I'll be your instructor. I hope you brought your pen. So, the first thing about Space Punch is you take your hand like this and Any questions?
Nein.
Come now, Skinny, don't be shy. If you never ask, you'll never know. Here, let me show you some more examples. Boop! Space Punch. Space Punch!
Es wäre halt fetzig, wenn sie seine Voiceline und die Animation gleichzeitig abspielen könnten. Tja. Ich verstehe es nicht wirklich. Praktische Übung?
Look, Skinny, this is my class, okay? I make the... hands... This is my first time actually trying to teach anyone something, okay? I know what the problem is. I can't just space punch out of nowhere. Follow me, Skinny. Behold as I use my fist to paint upon this canvas of sky. Oh, you want to challenge the Protector?
Was muss ich machen?
Rearrange your vestibules. I'll rearrange your vestibules. Whew. Well, I think that will answer any questions you might have had. So, go ahead. Space Punch time. Go for... Oh. Oh no. That's not it at all. I failed. For the first time in my life, I've failed. It feels... gross. It feels really bad. Dang it, Skinny. I failed you. My only friend, and I blew it. Makes me so mad, I just want to... Ugh.
Bist du in Ordnung?
No, Skinny. I'm not alright. You don't know what it's like. Deep breaths, Panel Boy. Just like the minister says. Take all those bad thoughts and push them down. Deep down. You know what, Skinny? This is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. You know why?
Weil es niemanden interessiert?
What the... No! Everyone cares about what Penn does. Everyone's always got their eye on me, just waiting for that moment for me to slip up so they can laugh. But we won't let them know, will we, Skinny? We're going to keep this all between us pals, yes?
Ich glaube einfach nicht, dass das jemanden interessiert.
Skinny, you always know how to cheer me up with that signature Skinny brand of hilarity. Don't think anyone cares. So it seems there really are things beyond even one such as myself. The glorious protector of Sandrock. You know, Skinny, I've never had someone I really considered a friend before. Furthermore, I always promised myself I'd never be friends with anyone who didn't have an awesome cape, but you made me break that promise. Seems I couldn't predict the future. Perhaps there are many things I cannot do. Perhaps there is indeed a lesson here to be learned. When I got stuck looking into that mirror, failing today as a teacher, perhaps the lesson of humility I often preach was meant for me. Yes. Yes. That's precisely it, Skinny. I can't just take my own greatness for granted. Even though I've historically been ridiculously awesome at everything and done so effortlessly, that doesn't mean it's always going to be so.
Hat er tatsächlich einen Moment der Einsicht? Ich habe ein bisschen Hoffnung, dass er weniger scheiße wird.
I need to treat people better. I need to do something nice for Burgess. I need to write this stuff down. Do you have a pen? I know I said you didn't need one. I wasn't planning on having an epiphany. You don't? Ah, well. I'm sure I'll remember it. Hey, look over there! A rocket rooster. Watch me tie its neck in a knot. Smell you later, Skinny.
Ich glaube nicht, dass ich gelernt habe, wie man den Weltraumschlag ausführt. Aber als ich Pens Angriffe genau beobachtet habe, habe ich gelernt, wie ich Hatte zuschlagen kann. Oh, Angriffsstärke erhöht. Nice. Gut, dann haben wir das ja auch geklärt. Schön, dass wir das hinter uns haben. Ja, ich bin doch schon da. Dass Trudy wieder da ist, juckt auch die wenigsten offenbar. Läuft Pen mir jetzt die ganze Zeit hinterher? Digga, kannst du mir...
Aha!
Okay, du hast am 8. Sommergeburtstag, okay.
Ah!
Und du hättest gern eine Eierschecke oder so, keine Ahnung. Kannst du bitte aufhören, mir hinterher zu laufen? Stop following me! Ah, goodness. Nun gut. Der Tag macht mich fertig. Aber es scheinen sich echt wenig Leute dafür zu interessieren, dass Trudy wieder da ist, oder? Also mal ganz ehrlich. Hier stehen halt so 10 Leute. Von 40. Ja, okay, Tiere rausgenommen, aber von über 30? Oh, Sandy hat auch Schuhe, fällt mir gerade so auf. Sieht bescheuert aus.
Good evening, everyone. And would you look who I brought with me today? Our very own Mayor Trudy, back from her arduous journey through the desert. Let's give her that warm Sandrock welcome she's surely been missing.
Thank you, everyone. It's nice to be back. And look at what all sprung up since I've been gone. The new bridge, the reinforced water tower. Oh, truly amazing. As I return to my post, I hope to continue to pave the way forward to a better Sandrock.
Well put, Trudy. Now you must tell us, what of your trip to the desert? What about all those experimental seeds you took with you? Surely there must be the beginnings of a new oasis out there now.
Well, I hadn't really prepared anything on that particular subject. I think you can go ahead with whatever you plan to share today.
Pish-posh, old girl. We've all been so worried for you, and so looking forward to hearing about all you've accomplished. Please don't trifle yourself with any formalities. Just speak freely on the subject.
Well, if you insist. The seeds I brought out this time, they didn't survive, once again. However...
Don't be down on yourself, Trudy. Even the cleverest cook can't cook a meal without the right ingredients. More so, the cleverest gardener couldn't grow weeds without water. These are simply the facts of our situation.
Perhaps I really need to start considering importing produce from Portia.
You said you was gonna plant us a whole mess of trees out there and stop them sandstorms. You can't even grow yourself a green bean. Oh man, this is bad. Are we like doomed or something?
Now hold on, y'all. Surely that ain't all. I believe Trudy still had more to say before being so rudely interrupted. Trudy, please, continue.
Well, in the midst of my travels, I was able to collect and label a great number of soils and plants that should be beneficial to Zeke's research. Yeah, no need to cheer. That's about it.
Man, all this time out, and you want to act like a bunch of dirt is gonna help us? I ain't never learned nothing from dirt, except not to eat it. Heck, I got plenty of dirt down at the farm. If you asked nicely, I would have gladly lent you some.
Können wir Cooper bitte erschießen?
Cooper, soils around here got different nutrients in them. If I can just...
Oh, phooey. My dirt's just as nutritious as it gets. What with all that fertilization influence of the Yakmel and whatnot? It's a regular plant buffet over there. All you can eat.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's look on the bright side. At least our mayor returned to us safe and sound.
Look, if the so-called road to a green desert ends up going nowhere, then we'll build a road somewhere else, right? Just 'cause one idea didn't work doesn't mean we're never going to figure this out.
Apologies if this has been asked already, but plants don't grow in sand, right? Asking for a friend.
All right, simmer down, y'all.
Seit wann wohnen die in der Wüste? 10 Minuten? Weil sonst könnte ich mir viele Sachen hier nicht erklären.
I'm sure something will come of Trudy's selfless work. Let's call it here for now. For any official town business, please direct your questions to the mayor from now on. Conserve water and have an omelet, courtesy of Owen.
Danke, Owen. Ja, die Burgess Quest nehme ich, wobei, ich nehme sie einfach an.
What's up? Hello. Do you want to... Fantastic! I knew I could count on you.
Cool.
Your speech was so good.
Oh, wow. Kann Pen bitte aufhören, mir hinterher zu laufen? Seriously? Warum macht er das? Leave me alone, dude. Like, stop. Irgendwas verpasst? Also, dass wir jetzt 8 Sidequests haben. Pflanze und Ernte Bergrosen. Okay. Bei Gelegenheit. Nee, aber die Quest mit Pen ist durch. Pen.
Aha!
Like, bei... Oh Gott. Wir haben heute nicht eine Commission gemacht, oder? I'm tempted. Die Frage ist, brauchen wir Chromstahlstangen? Bräuchten wir schon 10 jeweils. Die Frage ist, kann ich noch mehr machen? Habe ich noch mehr Chrom? Oh, I can. Okay. Na, wenn das so ist... Okay, du willst 7 Fischbrei. Habe ich Melonen gekauft? Nein. Okay, dann sehe ich mal zu, dass ich die Quests noch abgebe. Ist schon hier, ne? Like anyone? Ah.
Thank you.
Warum erhöht das meine Beziehung mit Cooper? Ich meine, ja, die sind alle irgendwie miteinander verwandt. Aber, Oh, falsche Richtung. Hier hin. Und da hoch. Und zu dir.
Ah, thank you.
Cool. Zumindest meine 2000 verliehenen Golds wieder drin, mehr oder minder. Gut, und wenn wir dann schlafen gehen, dann hört Pen hoffentlich auf, uns zu verfolgen und Elsie hört auf, durch den Boden zu glitschen. Und alles wird wieder gut. Hoffentlich. We will see. Oh, Kupferdraht ist fertig. Wofür brauchte ich den noch gleich? Für die Schalltafel, richtig? Okay. Und die Scharniere sind auch fertig. Und dann können wir die Zeitkapsel bauen. Oh, dafür brauchten wir auch Chromstahl. Naja. Und dann läuft Mian passenderweise da hinten lang. Lauf nicht weg.
Aha! Meet the new box. Same as the old box, or just as sturdy at least. Well done. I'll bet this thing would last 1,000 years, you overachiever, you. I've got my stuff. Are you ready to go bury the box? Just give me your personal item and I'll put it in.
Ja, lauf doch nie weg. So, was legen wir denn in die Box?
Good choice. Maybe people in the future will write about this stuff in their history books. You ready to go? Let me know and we'll head out.
Gut, als nächstes gehen wir zu Mount Roxanne. Dort habe ich einen Ort gefunden, an dem die Box niemanden stört. Bist du bereit, loszugehen?
You ready? Alright, let's go.
Ich finde es halt ein bisschen anstrengend, dass sie immer vor einem wegläuft, wenn man
Alright, this is
wie
the spot.
Pen jetzt einfach hier mit steht. Are you shitting me? Oh, come on.
I put our stuff inside.
Vor allem steht er vor mir
Mine
an.
included a few builder materials following in Hicks tradition. I also included some historical records, as well as some of the best literature we New World people have produced, including a copy of my favorite episode of Doyle Arthur. For my personal item, well, I thought it'd be good to take a picture of us together. I mean, because, well, it didn't seem fair not knowing what Hicks looked like. They should know what the two builders of Sandrock looked like.
Ja.
Otherwise, our story doesn't mean as much, don't you think?
Ich möchte mein Gesicht auf jeden Fall für die Ewigkeit festhalten.
Here, we can use my camera.
Ich lache so sehr, wenn Pen damit drauf ist.
Hey, look at us. We look like pros. Oh, I guess we should write a letter too, huh? That was the most interesting part of Hicks's box. What should we write about?
Hoffnung für die Umwelt.
Of course. Okay, everything's ready. Let's give our time capsule a proper send-off.
Was machst du da bei Pen?
Well, that's that.
Das ging schnell.
I can only imagine one day there'll be other people opening up our time capsule, reading our letter, and being transported back to our time. How totally cool. I guess this is my way of telling to the world that I was here, that I existed, and I'm doing my best. Whew. Also, I put a latch on our box to make it way easier to open. Thanks again. It's so nice to have someone who shares my interests here in town. I'll let you know if I dig up anything else cool.
Wenigstens haben wir unser Kamel dabei. Kannst du bitte nicht mit aufsteigen und mich umarmen? Bruh. Ja, wenigstens kämpft damit. It's something. Ich glaube, er ist in meiner Party, aber ich weiß nicht, wie ich ihn da rauskriege. Also es ist halt so... Na, tatsächlich sind wir auch noch fremd. Wir sind keine Freunde. Ich meine, ich schätze, er wird morgen früh automatisch weg sein. But for now, sind hier noch mehr Skorpione? Wir brauchen Materialien von denen. Hier ist laut Map ein Gegner. Tja, schade. Wo ist Skorpion? Ich meine, es ist auch einfach viel zu spät am Tag. Komm, ich gehe einfach. Das ist so weird, Alter. Ja, ich sollte mich ausruhen. Ich bin dabei. Der Tag war... Well, it was something. Weh, der kommt jetzt mit ins Bett, Alter. Digga, raus aus meinem Haus. Hier, hab 2 Pflanzenfasern.
For me? Thanks.
Ich geh schlafen, Alter. Ich hoffe, er ist morgen früh weg. Nein, er steht hier immer noch. Er hat bei mir übernachtet. Oh mein Gott. Oh, Blue Moon Teilzeitarbeit ist schon abgelaufen? Na, das ist natürlich schade. Naja. However, vielen Dank fürs Zugucken. Angenehmen Tag noch und bis zur nächsten Folge. Macht's gut, haut rein und tschüss.